Hey everybody, this is Sam with Troops Mowing. It's been about a year or so since we've posted our last YouTube video, and I wanted to be more intentional heading into 2023 and kind of push out a little bit more content for this YouTube page. And I believe that starts with this video, as this has been a wildly requested topic, which would be sharing our shop space and also, our crew setups, which we'll I guess kind of get into that in this video, and I can do another video in the future regarding that. But regardless, we just moved into this shop space about 2 weeks ago, and we're getting it kind of pretty much wrapped up here as far as organizing things and having everything how we want it. So I figured I would take a moment and share that with you. This video will touch on our whole shop space, but also we might touch on some of our long-term ambitions and goals that we have for our company and how this shop space will support those ambitions. And we just have plenty of room to grow into that. So I hope you guys enjoy. If you guys have any similar setups, please share that in the comments. And also, if you guys were in my shoes, how would you work this space to support your operations? We're always looking to change, we're always looking to improve. So if there's anything that we can do differently with this shop space for maximum efficiency, please, by all means, share that in the comments so that we can get better ourselves. So let me know, enjoy, and here we go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So as we walk into our shop space via our back door, you're going to be welcomed by our workbench. And how we have this all set up is we want the right side of the shop space to really be efficient for all mowing and maintenance operations. So here we can have our blade sharpening area. We have our air compressor so that we can fill up our tires or blow off our mowers, whatever we need. But anything that we need for maintenance, that can all be done in this area. As we move a little bit over, you can see 3 different black squares. So for our operations, we have 3 full-time mowing/landscaping crews. So each square represents our individual crews. So the idea and the goal behind this is when a crew comes in and clocks in for the morning, they can have all of their equipment in their own square, and that way they can quickly do their maintenance on it. They can load up and they can head out. So from the time that they get here in the morning to the time that they're leaving the door should be no more than about 15 minutes. The reason we like this setup is if we did not have these black squares, it would just be chaos with a bunch of equipment, and we think a lot of things would get missed in terms of daily maintenance. So each crew will have their own crew leader, and each crew leader will have their own equipment. So for example, this is one of our stand-ons, we'll call that S1. Crew 3's crew leader is responsible for that mower. So if that mower goes down, we'll have to take it to the shop, but they're not gonna grab anybody else's equipment. So that way, from a crew leader standpoint, we wanna make everything as simple as possible. So they have their own push mower, their own blower, their own mower, their own trimmers, and that way they only need to do maintenance on one of each instead of all of our equipment. So we think that that's pretty seamless and pretty simple. And so when they come in for the day, they offload their equipment, they put the stand-ons on the right, the push mowers to the left, their backpack blower down behind it, and then they hang up their trimmers on the trimmer wall. So this is kind of our setup. This is how we like to operate, and we believe that this is just the easiest way. As we come over here, this is our whiteboard and our maintenance TV. So in the morning, one of the crew leaders will share their iPad screen to this TV via AirPlay, and it'll pull up a calendar that has all of that day's maintenance tasks on it. So what we like to do is we like to have the Mondays kind of be more of the in-depth maintenance. Just it's easy to remember, right? It's Monday maintenance. So the whiteboard will have all of the daily tasks that we would need to complete for maintenance, and then the TV will say something like daily maintenance, clean air cleaner elements, clean out air filters, blah blah blah. So whatever they have to do for that day in terms of maintenance will be on the TV. They can refer to the whiteboard for all the daily maintenance that needs to get done, and then they can come over here, grab their equipment, do their maintenance really quick, load up the truck, and head out. Right here we have our trimmer wall. So how this is set up is with limited real estate in terms of shop space, as much stuff as you can put on the wall, the better off you'll be. So we didn't want to put the trimmers down here and have the risk of people tripping over anything, or maybe a trimmer is outside of the black square and one of the trucks run it over. So we just wanted to make sure that we can get those on the wall. So how we'll have it set up is the first 2 spots will be crew 1, second 2, crew 2, third 2 would be crew 3. So that way they can just come and grab their trimmers, load them up on their pieces of equipment, and head out. For the blade sharpening, this is kind of something we just started implementing, and we still need to get 2 more of these brackets. But how we're going to have this set up is you'll have a 21-inch push, 30-inch, 32, and 36. Each bracket will be for that size of blades. On the left side of the bracket will be dull blades, the ones that need to be sharpened and disinfected. And on the right side, it will be sharpened blades. That way they can just grab their blades, use the mower jack, and put it on their mowers. And then they can take the dull blades and simply just put them on the left side, meaning that they need to get sharpened. And either our office staff or one of the crew leaders, while the other crews are doing their maintenance, will simply just sharpen those blades. As we come over here, this is just some shelves that we built just out of plywood and 2x4s, and we're just trying to use this to get everything off of the floors as much as possible. So we're gonna continue to use this and maximize our efficiency with it. We're going to be really intentional this year on just being as organized as possible. I know everything gets crazy in the spring rush, but we have every single shelf labeled on what needs to go there, so that way things should stay fairly organized. So like we'll have all of our oil and gas mix right there. We'll have some of our stuff for our retaining walls that we build, simple power tools, gas cans, the knee pads that we use for some landscaping jobs, water jugs, sprinkler repair if we ever damage a head or anything. So you can kind of see that we'll have everything set up as efficiently as possible. So as you can see behind me, we have 2 office spaces upstairs. And there's no need for me to really take you up there right now, just because we haven't fully grown into those or got those furnished yet. But the one, as soon as you walk up the stairs right off to the left, that's going to be our break room, for lack of better words. What we're going to have in there is we're just going to have a fridge, microwave, possibly a couch and a TV, just to kind of have our office staff have a spot to go take their break and have their lunch. And also just a fridge for the field technicians to come in, grab some water, grab some Gatorade, and head out. This office space right up there is going to be Dylan and I's office. So Dylan's my brother-in-law. We co-own this company. So if the office staff is downstairs taking up one of the computers, we can just simply head up to our office and kind of get some solitude, and really just, if we have to strategize or if we just have to get some busy work done, we have our own space to do that. Over here off to our left, back in there, we have a bathroom. And then under these stairs, we have additional storage. We're probably going to put those spreaders back there, and possibly whatever like handheld equipment that is broken that we need maintenance, we'll probably just put it under those stairs so that we have a system to get everything taken care of. I'll walk into our main office area here. It's not completely finished yet, just because we moved in here about 2 weeks ago-ish. So this is where our main office manager is going to sit. She is just going to be able to take phone calls here, answer emails, get quotes sent out. This whiteboard that we have behind her, that can just be her little strategizing board, or if she needs to take any notes. We had our pricing up there, but obviously I wanted to get that off of the whiteboard just for the purpose of this video. But we'll probably just put that pricing on her desktop. So I was just working here and figured I'd take this video so it's not completely clean. But I love this little desktop whiteboard that you can just quickly put notes down on and just kind of get some work done. Over here we have our big whiteboard that I was just previously mentioning. You can put anything up there. For example, on the left we have equipment to fix, middle we have the equipment to upgrade, and then on the right we have our equipment needed to completely furnish off all crews for this year. So it kind of just gets us all of our thoughts on a board, and we can simply put numbers up there. If we can have our team meetings in here, we have our job interviews in here, so if we have to share anything on the board, we can use that. As we come outside, this is our gravel lot. So those 2 trailers right there, those are our 2 trailers. I low-key wish that was our little red truck. How awesome would that be? We have this lean-to right here that we have not moved into yet, but we can absolutely lease that from our landlord, and that will provide us with additional space to store all of our mulch and everything. We have this little shed. There's no point in me really showing you that, just because you guys know what rakes and shovels look like. But that little shed, our landlord kind of gifted that to us, and for no additional cost. And we hung up some 2x4s in there. And really we have our excess mulch that we'll put in there. And we have, our rakes, our shovels, our scrapers, anything that we need to get it out of this space. We have it in that shed. We keep it locked up. We have security cameras out there to just protect all of our stuff. And this is just an amazing spot that we're able to grow into, and we can use that gravel lot for additional crews that we need. Now we can use that lean-to for additional mowing setups or mulch, like I said. This spot has been truly a blessing from God, and we just got absolutely blessed to be able to find this spot and move in as quickly as we did. This will truly support our 10-year goal of opening up multiple locations here in the greater Austin area. And I'm happy that you watched this video. And if you have anything that you'd like to share, or if anything you do different, just please comment below. Thank you.